Okay, so boom, how cuz got fired, sent to the back for messing with that boy. One thing for sure, two things for certain about the penitentiary. Listen to me, ain't no secrets. Somebody either saw it or somebody heard it. And just because they didn't speak on it, don't mean that you got away with it. Because a lot of people just G enough to be like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't none of my business. I'm gonna keep that to myself. But 8 times out of 10, somebody gonna tell you. They either gonna use it for a strategic way to get something that they want. It's a hidden agenda because I promise you, this is chess, not checkers. Penitentiary rules is in effect. Dramatic affect me, please. So we going to school. This before I get my GED right. When we come through the school, listen to me. Them folk got to do all kind of patting down and everything because it pops off at the school. They'll bring them butchers in there, you know what I'm saying? Get in there, next thing you know, they moving them desks. And it's going down enough. So they come through, you know what I'm saying? They doing their little pat down or whatever. And it's his vice lord that hollered at this crip. And he was like, man, I gotta holler at you. I gotta holler at you about something. He was like, there was a way till we get to class. You know what I'm saying? Because the police are all out. You know what I'm saying? He don't know what it is that they finna talk about. So we get up to the class. Everything gets situated. He holler, hey, you know, 5, you know what I'm saying? They done max 5 out. You know what I'm saying? Brother done sent the kite out here and done said, you know what I'm saying, to collect the debt. He was just like, man, bruh said you owe him a little 50 spot or whatever. He was like, man, you can get that to me. You know what I'm saying? The homie said the 5 people, my people said, you know what I'm saying, he trying to get him some tobacco. And off the top, commercial break me, please. Dude get, because I know y'all what he get maxed out for. Dude get maxed out in the child hall for doubling back in the child line. Now listen to me. Let me tell y'all something for the one who still want to play these cocaine reindeer games in these streets and want to throw rocks at the pit and want to go to the penitentiary to see if what I'm telling you is reality. And you're going to get yourself a reality check. Because I'm going to tell you something. A lot of these dudes who go to the penitentiary that was the man on the street, a lot of them, they had every child call. They had breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Listen to me. And some of them done signed up at the clinic so they can get a snack at night. Because listen to me. They broke, busted, and disgusted in the penitentiary. This dude doubling back in the child line. And as he doubling back in the child line, the police, a lot of times they'll remember you. Sometimes depending on really who you is, they'll let you go. Go on. And some of y'all, some of them dudes in there, you done been getting on the police nerves. You listen, you a nuisance. Hey, whoa, you already got you a tray, man. Put that tray down. It's burger day. Put that tray down, man. Go on. Man, come on, CEO, man. Watch out, man. You act like you paying for the food and stuff. Come on, man. Come on. And you trying to fade on by the police. The police done stop them. Let me tell you something. When the police put their hand on you like that, don't do it. Because as soon as your skin touch their skin, listen to me, it's assault on the officer. I don't care if you were just trying to move out of the way. Don't you touch that police. That's a guaranteed 5 years on maximum security. You ain't gonna get no good time either. You don't know what good time is? Let me know you ain't never been in jail, you ain't never been in prison, you ain't never been in juvenile. And if you ain't never been in jail, been in juvenile, you ain't never been in jail, juvenile, or prison, listen to me, I advise you to never go to name one of them. Dude, he tried to walk on by the office. No, man, I told you, man, put that tray down, man. You always doubling back in that line. He tried to walk by the officer, grab him. Man, come on, get up on me, man. Hey, man, hold on. The officer smacked the tray out of his hand. When he smacked the tray out of his hand, of course, fire taking that as disrespect. Because now all the inmates looking at, you done let that police boo you up there. I'm going to tell you something. That peer pressure in the penitentiary. Feeling like you must respond to certain things on the strength of what everybody gonna think and what everybody gonna say. Oh, you got to go and handle your business now. You don't let the police slap the tray out your hand like that. They gonna fade you just like that. Go on and go to Max because he done slapped that tray out your hand. Guess what he do? He go in go mode with the police. Spring on. Pow! Him and the police get, I ain't even gonna lie to you. The police getting the best of that boy with all that equipment. So, by this time, firing them, of course, man, come on, fire. Y'all ain't gonna jump in and ride with him with the police? Because everybody don't want to go to Max. Man, guess what they gonna say? Man, I don't know what, man, Fire was tripping, man. If he was hungry, man, he could have just waited till we got back to the park. He could have went to the box, you know what I'm saying? Or I would have gave him some food. I'd have gave him a soup too. Man, I ain't finna crash out. Because bro wanted to give him another burp. I ain't even on that, Fire. Oh, no. Just go on and aid and assist him. Because if it would have been an inmate, somebody y'all was just gonna go to the hole for, that would have slapped the tray out of hand. You were gonna go ride on the police too. Go ride on the police too, Fire. You tough when it's one of these inmates. Go and get you a mandatory fine for you and your brother. I know you ain't got no TV. I know you ain't got no radio. I know you ain't got no CL20s. Huh? You a pretty child. I know you ain't got no commissary. I know you ain't got to listen. Back on Mac, then what? You ain't gonna be able to go at, hey, now all that yelling through the door, and then now you having to use the fishing line for somebody to pass you a soup. Yeah, you thought about that, then you thought about it. So they get to fight. Of course, they max dude out. A lot of times, when people get in trouble and go to the hole, they finna go to another picture, they try to send kites out to get their debts collected. So he done sent the kite to one of the brothers and told him, cuz owe him a little 50 spot. He called himself trying to collect the debt for him. And the Crip telling him, man, I'm not giving nobody nothing, because people like to play penitentiary games. They might have knew of the debt. He probably ain't never sent this kite. And even if he did send the kite, it's plenty of dudes who will go ahead and collect the debt, send the kite back there and say, man, he said he ain't got it, or this, and that. It's all type of reindeer games played with that. Now, the Crip, even though he's saying what he need to say, as far as, man, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Whenever he get where he going, if he get on the horn, you know what I'm saying, get in touch with me, holler at me himself, you know what I'm saying, I'll take care of it. Because somebody can write the letter, man, here go the kite right here. This. I don't know if he wrote that, because people play them. I got plenty of stories like that. People play them type of penitentiary game. So he tell him, nah, I ain't doing none of that. He was like, man, come on, man, I ain't made the home. Man, my people, man, trying to get straight before he go to, you know what I'm saying, he finna get maxed out, he need everything. Man, I'm not doing none of that. When he say that, the teacher here, what's going on, the teacher, hey, I need to take care of your personal business. When y'all get outside the class, when y'all go back to the pod or wherever y'all going on the yard, y'all can take care of that after school. Cuz say, we ain't got to take care of nothing after school. It's already took care of it. It's a DI. It's over with. We ain't got, he like, you ain't taking nothing, cuz. I don't know why five say that. It's the tone. It's the penitentiary rules in effect. Dramatic effect me, please. When you ain't taking nothing, cuz. You ain't taking nothing. What you mean I ain't taking nothing? I ain't never say I was taking nothing, but on the strip of that now, it's over with. You tell your people. Listen, so they get into it. Next day, so of course, they going to the hole. I'm cool with one of the Crip homeboys, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? I ran with some of them Crips in there, I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of them was silent, it's just like in commercial break, it's just like in the streets. You know what I'm saying? You playing chess in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? Just like dudes in the street feel like they gotta have the muscle, they gotta have the hustler, they gotta have the smart guy, they gotta have the flunky, they gotta have the runner. You know what I'm saying? Leadership mentality in the streets is aimed that way. It's the same thing when you transfer that energy over into the world that I'm in now. You gotta have your smart guy, you gotta have your muscle, you gotta have your runner, but it's just in a different category, because people, you have to, in order to be a great leader, you have to understand everybody's role and position in order to guide and instruct properly, because everybody does not have the same assignment. Everybody not capable of the same thing. That's something that I'm learning on set right now. Like you got the producer, and the producer got the eye. He can see certain things. He just understands his role. But then you got the wardrobe person. The wardrobe person just know, he or she, this will look good. They just have an eye for that. The producer can't go in there and do that. The person who got all of the props and stuff like that, they know, okay, this is the scene they doing today. The producer ain't got no eye what he missing. They need to get the handcuff. You just understanding the roles of everything. And it's the same thing. And I'm trying to put you up on game. When you transferring that energy. See, in the streets, in the penitentiary, I'm using street senses. Certain people that I'm cool with, that's opposition, that we would consider oppositions, or whatever you want to, however you want to look at it, I still understand, this one right here, he's a talker. I'm cool with him on the strength of, I might give him something free every now and then, because when it's time to gossip and I need some information that I need to get to my people, they gonna run their mouth. Hey, what you got going on, man? Man, I ain't doing nothing, Joe T, man. Man, get what? Man, that's crazy, ain't it, bro? What happened this time? Boom, they gonna get to running their mouth. You got certain dudes that just the muscle. You know what I'm saying? You can sit around, ain't Joe T, man, I seen that the other day. Man, you know what I'm saying? If you need me, and you keep them on your side for that. You know, it's the same thing. It's the same. So we sitting in the pod, These dudes, when they get out of the hole, they put 5 back at the top of the hill with us. They put the 33. You don't know what the 33 is. Let me know you ain't never been affiliated. You ain't never been affiliated. I advise you to never become affiliated. They move him on the bottom of the hill. So of course, the Crips done already probably talk to Vice Lord, talk to the people. They done say, you know what I'm saying, it was a dead issue, it's squashed. You know what I'm saying, he ain't gonna be no issue. They try and get their homeboy back up here. So sometimes, cause you already, listen, some people look at it as police and some people look, it don't. But if you already confirmed and you having to go holler at the captain, oh, no, we had to separate them. They done got to fighting and we ain't, no, cool. You are confessing to the captain that you are a Crip, or you confessing that you a Vice Lord. So sometimes they gonna roll, man, look, I got his people with me, you know what I'm saying? They already done said, you know what I'm saying, it's cool, it's a dead issue, Cap, man, if anything, you know what I'm saying, happen, you know what I'm saying, you can put that on me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can put that on, you know what I'm saying? We telling you it's a dead issue. They just trying to get that homeboy up there. It was a one-on-one situation. Sometimes it happen like that. Just so it happen, they say they gonna let their homeboy come back to the top of the hill. So I'm sitting here talking to the little homie, he talking back, you know what I'm saying? We converse, we having a whole little conversation. And as we talking, you know what I'm saying? The homeboy coming in the park, he shaking his head, man, shh. I said, what's up? He said, man, cuz said that ain't over with. I said, well, do what? He said, man, yeah, cuz said that ain't over with, you know what I'm saying? Even though they done got it moved up here, he said, but the homeboys already done told him, as long as he cool, we're going in that rack, hey, go and do what you don't do, because we already done gave 5 them that it was a dead issue, you know what I'm saying? You want to come back in here and start something, get the pod locked down, call some heat up in here, you know what I'm saying? Bring something down on Cuz them, because Cuz them done gave Captain in the word and done told him, ain't nothing going to happen. You come up here playing these games, it was a one-on-one situation, it's over with. They already done told Cuz, you come up here, going in that thing. But see, look, check this out. This is what I was saying about them trump cards in the penitentiary. I tell dude, I say, shoot, he probably ain't even really got to worry about it. Dude ain't finna be around here but long. He was like, yeah. But he ain't one of them dudes to ask, what exactly am I talking about? I'm talking about the whispers that's going around that he's supposed to be sneaking in with the boy. How I find out, I'm around the guys one day, the guys throw it up in the air, you know what I'm saying? How they find out, I don't know. 9 times out of 10, somebody done seen something, somebody done heard something, probably one of his own brothers, ready to put him in that thing, ready to get him crossed out, and they just waiting to catch him. Now, when stuff like that starts spreading around, eventually, everybody gonna know what's being talked about and what's going on. So when they move him back up there, of course, he found out about the rumor. Man, yeah, cuz I'm taking cuz you know, dude, such. Oh, for real? Commercial break me, please. Let me tell y'all something about them playing them perverted rainbow games in the penitentiary. Most of the time, people that play them perverted rainbow games, it always ends up being the gang members. It's because they always think they can slick and get away with it, you know what I'm saying? Or they feel like them boys ain't gonna say nothing because they affiliated, and they know if you lying on somebody that's affiliated, you know where you going. You going to the back. But see, let me explain something to you. See, the tactic of the enemy when it comes to them perverted rainbow games, especially in the penitentiary, what the enemy understands is there are a bunch of men within this institution that have a natural desire that come from the Most High for you to like a woman. So you got these dudes in here that's already messed up, and what they do is, you can act like, cause I'm gonna shoot it straight with you, cause you can say what you want to say about me, or I'm gonna come off the hip and keep it 1,000 with you. Any dude who been to the penitentiary and there's been some boys in the park who was dressed up and moved, they saw that. Not to say that they was looking. I said they saw it. Now, you see the boy walk around, he got his pig tucked, he trying to create the illusion of a cat. So it's giving print. Then he gonna walk by, he gonna have these shorts he probably done washed and so many times, he gonna wear them tight. He gonna be walking hard like he on project floors, so his little booty jiggling. He gonna do all that to create the illusion of, to get in your mind and penetrate your mind to get you to come into agreement with, oh, that's a woman. No, we're not gonna play them types of games here in the penitentiary. But that's exactly the tactic of the enemy. But then it go even further, because here go the penitentiary reindeer games. They come behind that. The goal is to make you think. Oh, excuse me, I got a little cold. To make you think you can get away with it. But then once you get reeled in enough and you get caught, this is where the pressure really hit. The pressure gonna hit because now you got a bunch of men who making you feel some type of way. Now you walking with your head down. You shattering what's already broken. Now, any sense of pride is gone. You can't speak, you can't do nothing, because the gang members and the other dude get what they, oh man, I don't care how real you was, how gangster you was. Everybody know that them boys are right. But it's different when you got the one who been on the down low, and now you done get caught, and now everybody breaking you down even more. So it's gonna force you in the position to where you feel alone. So now you done came all the way over on the island, and you playing, and you with these perverted rainbow games now. Because now you to yourself, and I'm gonna tell you something else. It ain't gonna be a man in there who gonna be real enough. Probably somebody who done fell for the perverted rainbow game before. It ain't gonna be no gang members. It ain't gonna be none of your homeboys. It ain't gonna be nobody man enough to pull you to the side, call you in the cell, and be like, look, man, bro, I love you. I ain't got nothing but respect for you regardless. You know what I'm saying? Look, check this out. And try to get some insight and talk to you. Because the penitentiary is just not that kind of place. They gonna push you further and further until you jump up off that edge. And now, what you done did, you probably done got you a little taste. And now the word done got out. And now you done had to come full-fledged with it. The gang members don't want you. Even the ones who neutral, they gonna pick on you and talk about you, because when they pick on you and talk about you, they got the people who affiliated got they back now, because you with the perverted rainbow game. So now you don't have no fight at all. So in this story right here, the strategic move is, if I can't put my hands on him, I just put him in there, big boy cross, and then guess what's gonna happen? He gonna go to the back. They gonna let him stay. And get what? This is one of the sayings I learned a long time ago. A real man died once. A coward, he died 1,000 deaths. And what they're saying is, if you really, you could take, you know what I'm saying? You cool. The coward dying 1,000 deaths, constant shame. It's like dying another death of a man, whether man or woman. Constant embarrassment. It's like dying another death. Low self-esteem, it's like dying another death. Constantly keeping your head down. Depression, you stressed out. You getting picked on, you getting bullied, and people wonder why these people commit the unalive events. Because a coward die 1,000 deaths is so heavy on you. It's just like going to the penitentiary, and once you was real, and now when you get here, you called a rat. You wear it so heavy because society has made it as if, I don't care how many dudes you done shot, how many licks you done hit, how many bricks you sold, how many pounds you had shipped through the mail coming from Cali. I ain't trying to tell on none of y'all. I'm just saying, I don't care how much you done did. I don't care if you can cook coke and turn one into two. I don't care about none of that. I don't care how many women you done slept with. I don't care if you done hit rob banks, or I don't care how many real people you slapped. None of that. Listen to me. I don't care. The minute you put your name on that paperwork and you come to the penitentiary and you're exposed, that coward, they gonna make you die 1,000 deaths. Because every time you gotta live with the reality of that. You gotta sleep with the reality of that. You gotta sleep with the reality that a real coward on the strength of that, they can say, but you told a coward died 1,000 deaths. Solid person died once. So in this situation, of course, the rumor get to the homeboy. Now, everybody already know in penitentiary how people try to sneak and geek, how it start every time. I don't know why people believe that the tactics of the enemy switch up. He do the same thing. He don't got no new tricks. He might use a different vessel, But it's gonna be this. It's gonna be. It's the same agenda that get you lost out here. People already know one of the main moves is when everybody go to child, you sneaking into somebody's cell. That's the number one move right there. That's the well-known move of the beginning of somebody going to play them perverted rainbow games in penitentiary. And the most well-known time is breakfast time, child. Because lunchtime and dinner time is different. Lunchtime and dinner time, it depends on what the meal is, if everybody gonna go down there. Breakfast time, everybody might not go, but everybody might not be up moving around yet. Some people probably still laying in their bed. Some people might be watching the news. Some people might be reading. Some people might still be resting or getting their cell together. So the morning time is different. And of course, this dude, 5, who was finna collect this debt, he coming out in the morning times and he going over